So you can oppose the operation and now 2-week war with Iran, but you do lose credibility when you claim that Iran was no threat and Trump is controlled by Israel. As we showed you last night, Trump's been talking about the need to dismantle this regime since I was a toddler. Iran's plan was very clear. The regime was rapidly building up a massive contingent of ballistic missiles, thousands of them, and they were doing this very quickly. So eventually, nobody would be able to decapitate their nuclear program like we just did. They were going to be able to defend it vastly with a lot of power. Over the past 2 weeks, we've mowed the lawn down so low that CENTCOM believes that Iran will not be a threat for perhaps 10 years. Trump wants to completely neuter Iran, but also says we'll be out of Iran soon. So nobody really knows where he's going in this moment. If we're just mowing the lawn nice and low and buying several years, maybe 10 years, or if we're smothering it in glyphosate. Regardless, the administration contends this operation was necessary to cut Iran down before we got to the point where they could no longer be cut down at all. When Iran got to a point with ballistic missiles that an attack from the West would elicit a terrifying response. The United States has military bases all throughout the Middle East, areas very, very close to Iran. You might hate that. You might disagree with that, but that's just the way it is. And we have to keep tabs on a very dangerous part of the world. You can't let a regime this psychotic, that's basically become a satanic cult, build a fully operational military and become a threat. You have to stop that before it happens. Something our fair weather friends in NATO refuse to accept, which is something that has exasperated the president.
All of the NATO allies agreed with us, but they don't want to, despite the fact that we help them so much, we have thousands of soldiers in different countries all over the world, and they don't want to help us, which is amazing. I think NATO's making a very foolish mistake, and I've long said that, I wonder whether or not NATO would ever be there for us. So this was a great test. If you're going to allow countries that are sick and demented, and they are demented, to have nuclear weapons, everybody in the whole world should be very thankful. And I'm disappointed in NATO, very disappointed.
We put thousands of soldiers in their countries to make our NATO allies feel safe for a very long time. We've positioned our own troops far from their families, in dangerous places and in not so dangerous places, just to alleviate some of the concerns of a dangerous world. We've done this for a very long time. And there's a frustration there that's justified, certainly.
You know, everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us, we're different. We report the real news, no spin, just the facts. Turn to us and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt Tonight on Newsmax.